What is going on YouTube? I got an exciting video for you guys today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made 37 mil using this money making method. For this method, we will be using the NPCs on Runescape and we will be buying items from them. We will then sell these items on the Grand Exchange to make a big profit. My last video got 75 likes, but can it be beat? Let's try to aim for 80 in this video. I've gone ahead and withdrawn 10 mil so we can easily calculate profits later. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to want to do as always is to price check our items. So our focus for today is going to be ball of wool, cooking apple, pot of flour, and bread. There's actually way more than normal here. Normally I just do one or two, but because this location is so close to the bank, we can actually get away with doing 4 different items instead of 1. For those of you not familiar with my channel, what you're going to be doing is buying one of each of these items at max price, and then we know that we can sell these items back for 1 GP underneath that max price. Once you've done this, go to the Grand Exchange history, and you're going to want to save this somewhere so you know your profits of each item. I like to use a screenshot of this page directly, but you can also write it down somewhere on your screen. Alright guys, so now that we know our items, we're going to go ahead and make our way to HOSIDIUS. So for those of you that aren't familiar with HOSIDIUS or don't know how to get there, what you're going to want to do is make your way over to Draenor Village. Make sure you pick up some stamina potions because it's actually quite a far walk. And you're going to make your way all the way to Port Sarim until you meet this guy named Vios. I don't know what his name is, but it's the guy in the cloak right next to the dock. Once you get there, you're going to want to travel to another word that I'm not familiar with, Port Persilius, or however you say that word, and you're going to make your way off the boat from there. Alright, so next you're going to make your way left off the dock, and you can actually see on the map here, it's not too far from here. You're going to make your way down past the tavern, and keep going down until you see that green icon in the middle of HOSIDIUS, the green apple. That is where we need to be to do this method. Okay, so once you get to the green apple icon, you're going to look around the market for the lady Lugava. And once you find her, we can go ahead and price check these items. Alright guys, so I'm going to throw up on the screen here our GE prices so we can compare. But as you can see, the prices are so low for these items. So you can actually do this with little to no money. You can buy the ball of wool for 2 coins and sell the ball of wool for 136 coins. For bread, it's actually 12 coins to 169 coins. For the cooking apple, it's 1 coin to 59 coins. And then for the pot of flour, it's 12 coins to 132 coins. So with all of these items here and the bank like within our map range, we can go ahead and start picking up all of these items going back and forth, and like it takes so long for you to even have to worry about transferring worlds. I also just wanted to show you guys something else that I found pretty incredible. If you look at the ball of wool, look how fast it's replenishing stock. Like, this is crazy. Like, I can go to 2 or 3 different worlds and then hop back to the same world and actually have 30 more balls of wool. So I think even in the future I might try only doing ball of wool. Because this method is actually my favorite method, instead of doing 1 hour, I went ahead and did around 6 to 7 hours and wait until you see how much resources I was able to get from this shop. I also want to make a very important note here, guys. I only spent 880k. So for the 6 or 7 hours, there was only 880k spent. Alright guys, so here's this amazing loot that I have managed to get my hands on after so long. I have 14k bread, 235,000 balls of wool, I got 22k pot of flour, and I got 8,000 cooking apples. Now again, this was so easy to do because by the time I swapped 4 worlds, I was already back to full stock stores. So I just did a quick price check because I was too excited to wait. And as you can see, look at that. I mean, we know that maybe we can get this for less or more. more. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my offers, and I want to see if we can actually make 38.5 mil minus our initial investment of like 900k. Alright guys, so when I got here, I put in my prices and we have everything set. It's looking like we might get 41 mil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna, wait until let these offers go for a little bit and see how much sells overnight. Alright guys, so I'm just logging in here. I already know the answers, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. But everything has now sold. So we were able to sell all of our balls of wool. We were able to sell pretty much everything, actually, except for the bread. But that's okay. I know the bread's a little bit slower because of the release of my newest video. I did have to drop the price of the ball of wool a little bit just because there was so much volume. But it's alright. Everything's gone. So I'm going to go ahead and add in our 9.12 mil, and look at that clean stack of 45 mil. I added in the bread for the price checker because I know they will sell eventually. But yeah, it looks like all of my hard work and grinding paid off. I initially started with 10 mil, we got ourselves down to 9.12 mil, and then once everything sold, we ended up with 47.5 mil. That's going to be it for me, guys. If you have any money makers that you know of, feel free to put them in the comments. I hope to see you guys next time.